conceptualize my way out of. I believe I will pass the word on to who? You, Secret Sage. Thank you for listening.
How you doing? My name is Antonio, and I'm reading for Sacred Sage, sorry. Yes, our gang, our group, our folks, our circle of writers. The strangest aspect of this brutal death of a 7-year-old angel was the bizarre effect it had on them, the guys of an unconventional tribe. Boys will be boys. If they are hurt, they want to hurt back. When backed into an emotional corner, they would rather come out swinging than to sit and absorb the experience of pain. But this was awkward for them. God loved them. They fumble over each other and grapple this vulnerable space. Such a fragile angel gone, but not forgotten. And the boys, they want to do something. Reach out and grab her, pull her out of harm's way and strike down those who would hurt this frail cherub. But her tiny fingers have slipped away and left my boys here, along with the whole of Gotham, feeling a great sense of loss and plagued with a serious question. What are we going to do about this? I found myself wishing that I could have held her, assured her that everything would be okay, but everything wasn't okay. How cold of a feeling to be in a house full of people, but feel completely forgotten and alone. Will anyone respond to the weak cries of help? Rebel attempts to make sense of it, to look at it as a mathematical equation, with a solution that can be calculated somehow. He scribbles away, sipping that terrible cheap whiskey that they so enjoy. Arm paints furiously, as if this very paint strokes upon the canvas can, bring this angel back. He writes day and night and wanders, talking to himself out loud, which is a bit concerning. Brooknam grits his teeth, balls his fists, and curses under his breath, pacing with the smoke hanging off his lip. He jots down his angry thoughts and formulates his word into a barrage of lyrical punches and jabs. Can you believe we had to convince this guy not to get himself arrested just so he could be locked up and get a dear old stepdad in a confined cell? Oh, if it were that easy, the group chuckled to themselves. Quietly, they wished they could unleash the fury of Brooknam on dear old stepdad. Brooknam is just the kind of rough-edged Brooklynite with a huge heart that could put together a fine ventral beating. For those, of course, who harmed this little angel. But what would that resolve? Me, I found myself looking towards the mother. What was it? What happened? Why? Why did you not protect your little child? Was it for love? Were you blinded and sideswiped by what you thought was love? From beauty to destruction. It's sad, really, because of where it begins and where it meets its unfortunate end. Initially an attraction sprinkled with a wild, erotic assortment of emotions. A roller coaster, hands in the air, a joyous scream as you drop from the highest peak. Ah, but you are falling, aren't you? At some point, there is going to be an abrupt change in the motion. You find yourself getting jerked from the left to the right. Your head is pounding. You find yourself having to reevaluate why you got on this roller coaster in the first place, right? You knew the risks. Love. Love? I wonder, in the beginning, did he ride in like the shining knight, a hero who had come to rescue this damsel and has destroyed children? Love, huh? Then what happened? The struggles begin, feelings of inadequacy come into play, misplaced anger leads to cowardice acts and a shameful loss of control. But the facade must remain, though. Behind closed doors, the beauty has fallen to destruction. I don't know what else to call it. Mid-evening, I can't remember how long I've been here. The Brooklyn loft has filled with many more of Gotham's creative souls. Painters, filmmakers, writers, photographers, dancers, musicians, the list can go on. There was so much shouting, loud music, scattered etchings, pieces of lined paper with random thoughts scrawled down, torn paper bags with poems written on them, empty wine bottles, overflowing ashtrays, and many other beautiful ideas. The conversation had taken on new depths and dimensions, expanding beyond the realm that we are all so comfortable and familiar with. We've been at it for days. Through the giant lost ceiling-to-floor windows, I believed I watched the sun set and rise at least 3 times. We had accumulated a great deal of art. But what are we going to do with it? I found myself staring at a photograph placed on the wall by the one we called Curious. Before I could think, I was writing. This tree, how old? How old am I? I have been since I felt that first bright light, since the first time Mother licked my leaves. She's not always gentle. Sometimes she pushes, slaps me so hard I bend over. But my trunk is strong, my roots are deep, and I hold on. Usually it is these tickles over and under my branches, these breathy caresses. When she washes and feeds me with sweet water, I also subtly dance my roots, tingling as I'm soaking in her love. How old am I? I'm as old as this warmth, this cold, this light, this dark. Do you know I've actually had nightmares about this? This beautiful child's eyes staring at me. It's like she's looking out at me, saying, "Why weren't you there to help me?" I don't know if there's anything that I could have done. Was there? Many of us living here in Gotham probably found ourselves asking a similar question. Was there anything that I could have done? But what the hell is my apathy going to do? My empathy going to do for her now? I do tend to seek the silver lining in the dark clouds. And more often than not, I find myself reaching out toward the light. So to that end, I do believe in us gathering in this angel's honor, coming together for all the little angels taken before us, and before they got their chance to shine. Let them hear us now. Let them understand that they have not been forgotten. But if I continue with this, we could go on talking into dawn's light. So I believe I will pass this on to you, Brooke, now. Thanks for listening, folks.
Yeah, I'm Spunky, and I'm reading for Broken Arm. So I don't necessarily know what to say about it. I don't know what to do about it. But I know that we need to do something. We have to do something. I want you all to take a moment and just look at your hands. Yeah, look at your hands. I know they're your hands.